Hey guys, Mark here with Walter's World, and we are in Kilkenny, Ireland. And today what I'm going to be talking about is basically Ireland Explained. Just some facts and figures you're probably going to want to know about Ireland before you come here. Alright, now we already have videos on the top 10 sites to see in Ireland and 5 things you're going to love and hate about Ireland. So please watch those videos either on our website, www.waltersworld.com with an O, or here on YouTube at Walter's World on the Walter's World channel. Now, in general, Ireland, we all love Ireland. It's the Emerald Isle, leprechauns, shamrocks, all kinds of good stuff. And it is a beautiful place. Now, what you should know, Ireland, you're going to see Eire a lot of places. E-I-R-E. That's just Ireland in Irish. Also, sometimes you'll see Ulster, which is Northern Ireland. All right? Now, there's two parts. I'm going to go through kind of both of them because when you're here, you're going to probably rent a car and drive around, and you can easily pass between the two. No problems about that. Now, the population in general, the Republic has about 4.2 million people. The North has, I don't know, like 1.5 million, 1.9 million. So basically, you have like over 6 million people living on the Emerald Isle. Now, there used to be 8 million about 150 years ago, so obviously it's been kind of a decline, hence why we have O'Shea's and O'Flanagan's and Killarney bars all over the U.S. and all over the world, because the Irish get around and have a good time. Now, if you look at by the size, it's really easy to get around Ireland. It's basically, the Republic's the size of West Virginia in the U.S. I mean, it is very small, easy to get across. From one side to the other is 3 hours. From the very north to the very south, maybe, that'll take you a little longer. It'll take about 5 or 6 hours, okay? But very easy to drive around all kinds of stuff. The capital is Dublin for the Republic. Belfast is the capital of Northern Ireland. Now, what you should know is Northern Ireland is part of the United Kingdom, so they use the pound and the Queen and all these important things like that. Republic, they do not, so don't ask to pay in pounds, things like that. It's very insulting to them because they have their own independence. Now, if you're looking at things, you're like, hey, who runs Ireland? We're talking about the Republic. The Republic is run by a Prime Minister. They do have a president, more of a figurehead. The Prime Minister is the one who decides most of the stuff. Now, the main cities that you're going to have here in the Republic, Dublin, the capital of the Republic, Cork, which is like 150,000, 180,000, Galway, Limerick, and Waterford. Now, the thing is, you're not really going to come here to see the big cities. You're going to go to see the little small towns, like here in Kilkenny or Killarney or places like that. They're just really cute little towns to go check out. Also, what you're going to see is nature here. You're going to go to the Ring of Kerry, the Dingle Peninsula, Giant's Causeways in the north. Okay, there's all these amazing beauty here in Ireland. It is the Emerald Isle because it is green, it is beautiful, and it's kind of the windswept nature that you're going to love about here. All right, now when you drive here, because you're going to rent a car, because getting around on public transport is too expensive, not worth it, you're going to drive. It's on the left side. Okay, it's not like in the U.S. or Germany. It's like in England. You drive on the other side, which can be a little disconcerting at the beginning, but after a while, you get okay with it. Now, other things, when you're coming over here, you want to bring your plugs, to charge your iPods or your phones, things like that. Ireland has the same plugs as England. It's not 2 circle things like in Germany or 2 straight things like in the U.S. There are 3. 2 like this and 1 like this. Okay, so buy an adapter when you're at the airport and you'll be fine. All right. Now the money here in Ireland, we use the euro, so you pay the euro everywhere, just like in mainland Europe. If you're in Northern Ireland, you pay with the pound. You can use your credit cards anywhere you want. There's no problem with that. You'll be fine. Just make sure you have your PIN number because some of them require PINs. All right. Now, Ireland itself, what do people usually do? It's basically a service industry. Is a really big thing here. Tourism is a big part. They do have there's factories here that do a lot of work. A lot of small factories in outlying areas, so it does some things. You also have a lot of agriculture, really good butter here. Okay, also another good thing is they make here is whiskey and Guinness, so make sure you're enjoying that. If you're looking in terms of communications, internet cafes are everywhere. Wi-Fi is a pretty standard thing in bed and breakfasts and hotels, so we have no problem getting connected. If you're looking to use your mobile phone, they have plenty of networks here to use from. You can buy a chip for your phone. If you're coming from the U.S., make sure you have a 3-band or a 3G or a 4G phone because they do not have GSM 1900. So your phone in the U.S. might not work over here, so make sure you check with your provider to make sure. Okay. Now the people here, they're very friendly, very nice. They're going to be great to help you, telling you places to go, things like that. The only problem is they're not very good with directions. They'll be like, oh, go down there and take a right someplace. One thing you're going to get annoyed with, you're going to get lost when you're driving around here, so just get used to it. Okay. Now, when are you going to come? If you're going to be a tourist, your best time to come is the week before St. Patrick's Day, their patron saint, the good old Irish. That's the 17th of March. So the week before that through September. At the end of September, a lot of places close up shop. Store hour, well, start visitor hours get lower, some things close up, things like that. So you're going to want to come basically March through September, okay? July, August, the roads are packed with tourists, so try to come outside of those, okay? So you don't have to deal with all that. The shops, when you want to go shopping, they close relatively early, 6, 7, things are closed up. So if you're going to buy anything that you're going to see, do it during the day. Have your nights for hitting the pubs and having dinner, okay? In terms of prices, Ireland is more expensive than mainland Europe. Also, I feel it's a little more expensive than Britain, so be prepared for that. And it's not necessarily where you stay or the gas, it's when you go out to eat and you buy things. That's what's really going to get you, okay? When you stay here, you're going to stay in bed and breakfasts, not in hotels. Because B&Bs, you get a nice Irish breakfast every morning. It's relatively cheap. It's like a per-person rate, and if you have senior citizens or children, usually you can get a discount, or sometimes children even stay free. Okay. Now, what are you going to do for fun, guys? It is nature, and then you have all these, great cliffs and parks, all kinds of things. Kilkenny National Park to go hiking in, to go exploring in. Also, you have cute little towns like Kilkenny here to go see castles and things like that. Go kiss the Blarney Stone at Blarney Castle. Okay, things like that. Getting around, like I said, you got to rent a car because the trains and the buses and stuff, they're rather limited and they're expensive. Okay, so you're not going to like that. In terms of taboos, you can talk about the Troubles. That's the Northern Ireland, Eire, these kind of things. You can talk about it in the Republic, no problem. In the North, sometimes it is still a bit of a touchy subject, so just play it by ear if you want to talk about it. Okay. Other things, just basically, you're going to come here. You can see the country. You can drive all around, see everything you want. It's very easy to see. It's a very nice place. People are very friendly. Food, not so great. You're going to basically eat like 2 or 3 things and be like, okay, I'm done. You have your Irish stew, your shepherd's pie, and your Irish breakfast. Aside from that, the food's a little not a culinary delight here. But you'll have a good time. You'll have a fun time drinking the whiskey, drinking the Guinness, seeing some beautiful places like Kilkenny Castle. So have a great time in Ireland. If you're in the North or the Republic, whatever, enjoy it. Have a great time. And if you want to learn more about Ireland, go to our website and look up our Destinations Ireland. There's all kinds of things. Top 10 places to see in Dublin, top 10 places to see in Ireland, 5 things you'll love and hate about Ireland and Dublin, all kinds of good stuff. And other places you can learn languages, all kinds of things. So have a good time. WaltersWorld.com. Bye. And there you go.